Hello, how are you guys doing? I think it's quite possible that this will be the last stream of this game that we do, of this series. It's hard to tell. I've been saying that for a while. I don't know. But it's very close. But if it is, I do want to say a couple of things. First off, thank you guys, especially those of you who have watched every single episode. It's like 80 hours plus. I didn't do actually any math. I just sort of assumed that each one's about 2 hours long, and there's 40 episodes up to this point, which means that you've watched for about 80 hours. There's a couple 30-minute episodes in there, just a couple 4 hours. I don't know. What time does school let out, Glutton Wolf? Just so I can maybe work around that, because it sounds like Tilda has really sunk into her new job, and it's going to be good, which means that I can stream more often. So I don't know. For those of you who are worried about this, I'm going to be playing other games like this. Clearly, this is something that you guys want to watch me play. And I think Slime Rancher is kind of the logical conclusion of what I will do next, instead of this. So I hope that's okay. If you haven't seen it already, I do have a playlist of a few streams that I've already done. And I'm gonna play this game. So there's that. Let me bring this down. Let's start this thing up. I also want to talk about something that I've been talking about for a bit, but I actually have numbers and actual evidence now to back up. I can finally tell which videos are being hit on YouTube, at least on After Hours. And I found that the main ones are, you know, Yandere Sim, Rust, Brutal Doom, stuff like that. But occasionally there's some random ones. I can't get them remonetized, or at least have them investigate to see if they should be remonetized until someone actually reviews it, and they can't review it until there's been at least, well, until I've made the request and there's been 1,000 views in 7 days for it. So, you know, there's that. I'm at my wit's end. I'm desperately making a coconono at the saloon, but I have no way of getting coconut. Can you help me? I mean, no, because it's winter. But sure. Alright, let's go water the animals and stuff. So we'll figure out a way. I don't know. I'm encouraged now that I can at least have some sort of information that lets me know what's going on. Prior to this, there was no way for me to know what's going on and why it's happening and all of that. And now at least I have a guess. And, you know, maybe I won't be able to remonetize some of those videos. I don't know. But at least in the future I'll see which ones are problematic, and I'll be able to set them up to do that. Maybe this whole Twitch exclusivity thing is going to be a boon for me. That I'll be able to see when a video is getting marked, set it up to be reviewed, and then usually a video gets about 1,000 views within its first week of live. So it will get, you know, reviewed, and from here on out we'll be okay. Which is good. So I'm happy to hear how things are going. Unfortunately, there is one downside. We do have two purple slimes that are males. We found out last time that the little dangly bit means they're male. Or maybe it means they're female. Doesn't really matter. They're the same gender, or sex, I guess I should say. And so that they won't fuck. I think I might put this blue slime one in, and, or wait, maybe a green one. Yeah, let me put a green one in, just because if it ends up being bad, I can just break it. So, hopefully this turns out a purple slime, and if it does, you need to put a wicked slime in your slime hutch before something bad happens. Okay. Alright, looks like we'll probably get those in a couple of days. I'm just gonna sell the eggs because I'm making enough money as is. I don't really need anything. What is this ectobiology thing? I don't know, dude. It's just how this game works. Oh, I should probably bring one of these diamonds with me, too. There's, like, Christmas is coming. This game's equivalent of Christmas, I believe, is coming. So I'm gonna just put it in this chest here, so I can get it later. I'm gonna put this fire thing in here, because I need it for something. I remember these being important. I'm gonna go to the desert, because I need to go there. More art conversations today? I think I've kind of gone over a lot of the things I was gonna talk about. I've been painting a lot recently, which has been nice. You have to give the person something they love. I forget who I've got. I think I've got, the fisherman. Do you think he'd like the, Do you think he'd like a diamond? Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Are they a fisherman's? Just throwing it out there. Might be a thing. Let me try, going to town real quick. See if, the guy's done with whatever the frig. I have to say frig now. Probably don't, honestly. I think it's probably flagging them by game. If you notice, it's stuff like Rust and Yandere Sim. And, Brutal Doom. Where is dude? What is this? Okay. He will love the diamond. Great. Where's the blacksmith? He's not in. They're trying to make it so that way it's sterile enough that anyone can promote their ads there. Which is fine, I get that, but... I mean, I just need him to work on my tools, so it's fine. Do I really rely on revenue? I mean, more so than I'd like to, yeah. It's sort of how I make my money right now. Fortunately, I've got you guys to support me doing, stuff. You know, you guys are supportive as far as just everything. So I can talk about Chronog and I can talk about these sponsorship deals and it works out. And not to mention just Tilda, to be honest. She works her ass off and she's very supportive of me doing this. So it's all working out. I started streaming this July 2016. Can you believe that? I've been streaming this game for like a year. A little bit over at this point. So... and it's had fairly consistent view numbers. And I've enjoyed it. I think it's a good game. I think it's one of the better games of 2016. In fact, when I was gonna make the thing saying the best games of this, you know, particular year of 2016, it was gonna be on the list. Unfortunately, XCOM would be as well, but I don't actually really like XCOM, so there's that. But it was just because, I don't know. This is one of your first streams that you've ever watched of mine. Well, it's one of the last streams of this game, so there's that. Don't really know how to explain what's going on. We're just kind of mopping up the last couple of things that need to be done in this game. Upgrading our tools, stuff like that. I might do a multiplayer Stardew with Jin and Ima whenever that actually ends up being a thing. I don't really feel like coming back to XCOM. I've gone through some crap during this year. I was thinking back. I was thinking about some of the stuff that I've talked about during this stream and all that, and it's just like, wow, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have been that personal, but like, you know. Whatever. No, place the bomb. Shit. Okay. I got hurt pretty bad there. Do I have anything to eat? Yes, that'll work. Hopefully that's good enough. Just try and stay away from the money. Or mummy. Just instantly pressing 7 and slashing as quickly as I can so I can get away from this. BrizG, thank you for 3 months of support. Griffin the Ultimate, thank you for 20 bits. I wouldn't worry too much about stuff. I'm more just, if I can get future videos, things will start to fix itself, you know? And that means a lot. That means that I can just keep doing this. I can keep just doing what I do. Yeah, Brutal Doom may never get remonetized to the full extent anymore. That's fine. As long as I can get it so that way future videos are, you know, consistently, and I just don't stream games that will get demonetized. Like, I probably won't play Brutal Doom again on stream. I think once was probably more than enough. I've made a playlist, by the way, if you want to see all of the ones. And I'll be adding stuff periodically to it, just to make sure, so if you ever want to help me out in that way, you can just go and watch. Like I said, they need at least 1,000 views within the last week, so... And a view basically only counts if it's, like, some significant form of time. I guess I should have pointed that out when I pointed out the playlist existing in the first place, because people just started quick going through them, just, like, spamming through them all as fast as they could. So, you do get kicked out of the thing, the tunnels as soon as you die. So I'm trying to keep my health topped off. Some of the Spider-Man and Elsa stuff didn't. Some of it did. It's totally random. Like, all of Sniper Elite except for episode 1 got limited monetization. Why just level 1? Why is the first one okay, but every other one is bad? I said the N-word, and by the N-word, I don't mean the word that people most of the time do. The other N-word. The one... Okay, I'm trying to do a crossword, guys. I'm trying to, I'm looking for a four-lettered word. It starts with N, and it basically means bigot. It's 4 letters long. Does anyone know? Ah, there we go. Wind Wake Me Up Inside got it. Thank you. Because if I say that word, then this video might get demonetized as well, which is cool. Can't tell you what it rhymes with, because the closed captioning might actually think that I'm thinking or saying that word. It starts with an N. It is closely followed by the letter A. It's the second letter. The third letter is Z. And the last letter is I. Nattykins, thank you for subscribing. That is the word I'm not allowed to say. You say it a lot in the game about World War II. Yeah. Particularly when you are an Allied force operative who is going in and doing things to people. I can say the word, I just would get demonetized, maybe. They're trying to make sure that there's no extremist content on YouTube, so... You know, things. That's true, Zarkith. In order to be one of them, you basically have to be a bigot. But you don't have to be one in order to be a bigot. That's an important distinction. So, it's a bit silly. They're trying to remove some stuff that's bad. I don't think that they're trying to hide history or anything like that. I think they're trying to prevent people from spreading racist ideologies. And the one way they see to do that is to make it so that way you can't say a certain word or certain words, and one of them happens to be a word that you use a lot when you're shooting, at the bad people. I mean, you can be both, Soviet, and in fact, most of the time, it is both. If you are the F word, which is not the one I use a lot. It's one, it starts with an, you know, the thing that the inward people were. This makes it sound really bad. German soldiers from the 1940s. That's another way of saying it. Starts with an F, continues A, then followed by an S, then a C, then an I, then an S, then a T. Farmer. Yes, it's farmers. Very, despicable word, and I'm very sorry for using it. Not even being politically correct. Because it's, like, not even correct. I do like politically incorrect humor sometimes, though. Like, George Washington was our 18th president. That's a great joke. We've had 13 dachshunds as president once, and they were all in a trench coat. That was Edgar Hoover. Our 5th president. See, I'm all for politically incorrect humor. Today is National Tell a Joke Day, according to Twitter, as they come up with random holidays for us to celebrate in order to ignore the horrible things that are happening in the world. In the same trench coat or separate ones? You be the judge. I'm gonna put the food in my thing. I think that'll help quite a bit. Don't really need to have the bomb right there, do we? But anyway, let's talk about other things. Let's talk about Tim Allen suddenly trending on Twitter for some reason today. When I saw that, I was legitimately a little bit sad because I thought he had died. But it turns out that Tim Allen, star of Tool Time, and I guess Home Improvement, which is the actual name of that show, has come out of nowhere to talk about how he's wondering why there are monkeys if humans, if evolution is real. Apparently, this is the first time he's tweeted in, like, years. And this is the thing that he asks. How are there monkeys if evolution is real? Which is a bizarre statement to make. But okay. Of course, the answer to that, if you know anything about science, is very simple. Monkeys are just a fabrication. And are a myth. Have you ever seen a monkey in real life? And I'm not talking about a picture or a video, because Planet of the Apes is clearly just propaganda. So we know that monkeys aren't real, and that's how we know that evolution is real. They're an illusion. It's a cheap parlor trick that magicians use. You know? How weird would that be if they were real, though? You've seen them at zoos? Are you sure they weren't just people dressed up like monkeys? They did that for King Kong, too. Or are you just a government, patsy? You come in here to try and convince us that, that monkeys are real. What if it's just a small child in a outfit? Are squids real? We don't know. There's no way to prove whether or not squids and monkeys are real. We'll just continue to have to live in a world where we're uncertain about the existence of both monkeys and squids. It's just not something that science can prove right now. It's sad. We'll never know the truth. We'll never know the truth. Nothing is real. Is that? No, that's not iridium, is it? It's something else. What is this? You know, let's just leave. There's no point in fighting these guys. Is that 12 p? I forget how AM and PM work. Is it? Yeah, it's getting late. Okay, I need to leave then. Listen, I bring the truth. I bring the pain, and I bring Flash games. Hello, my name is Rev. Making you question whether or not monkeys are real. It's Pop-Tart pizza. Wow, that's some divergent thinking. What? Let's go ahead and get on home so that way we don't die of sleepy. Because dying of sleepiness is a very real threat. Am I a sandwich? What a question. What a question. Just a little bit tired. I did some laundry today, which I don't normally do. Tilda's working during the day a lot more, which means that she's not around to really help out with the housework and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna play house husband today, you know? I'm gonna do the laundry, I'm gonna do all the stuff that needs to be done, so that way we can just, you know, I don't know, not have to deal with dirty laundry. Just be a house husband today. Went to the mall the other day. Tilda had her first day of training for her new job at this outlet mall in the middle of nowhere. They already had a store there, so they had her go and have her first day there, so that way she could learn what she needed to in order to actually do her job that she's got now. Today's her third day, and it's apparently going fairly well, which is good. It's very good news for us. And her, of course, but for us as a couple, it means a lot. I'm gonna get rid of this fiber. No, I meant to get rid of it, but alright. Sell some stuff, then go... Can you move? I really don't want you to be here. Please just go anywhere else. Just move, just move, just move. Craft a wicked statue, please, before you regret it. What does the wicked statue do? It doesn't tell you. Can I pick you up? Krangus. See, this is why I didn't want to do this. Now I gotta drop this just to be able to place it back down again. Right? Oh, now you move. Now you move. Thanks. The wicked statue prevents you, witch, from turning your slimes black. Oh. And if I want iridium, then I shouldn't have them be black. Gotcha. Okay, let's go sell some shit. Alright, this, and this, and this, and this, and this. No, wait, not that. Not that, that. The wizard would like the lucky rabbit's foot, I'm sure. If I'm going to be out and about doing shit today, so I might as well, yeah. Why would That's just annoying that that's a thing that's in this game. Alright, I'm gonna take the copper out of here as well. Okay. Getting rid of, do we have any iridium? We don't. Okay. Can we maybe offset some of the stuff that we've got in our inventory into the thing a bit? Okay. I think that got rid of most of it. What do we have in here that shouldn't be in here? We got a crap ton of rocks. Oh, I need to have the recipe for Wicked Statue. Okay. I apparently have it, so I'm just gonna make it. Does it matter its placement? Should I put it in here? Can I? Okay, we got a female green slime. You guys need to get to fucking. There you go. Doesn't really tell you what this does. Just something unsettling about the looks of the statue. So there you go. Oh, do they have water? I didn't even check. Get to fucking. I don't know what you guys do or how it works. You're just slimes, so it's not really like you have like a downstairs mix-up to really be doing anything. But whatever. Okay. If we can get at least one female slime, we'll be fine. I guess it is an upstairs mix-up for slimes. Technically. Stardew Valley is a good game. It's very relaxing, and I highly recommend it. After playing it for, you know, however many hours, 40 hours, 80 hours. I think it says 60 on the save file, but I think I had at least one time where it didn't save, so it's probably closer to somewhere between 60 and 80. Who wanted the... Bring Gus a coconut. Okay. It's locked. 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. Alright, so we gotta come back by later on in the day. We'll just go down over to the thing. Look, I'm not an expert in slimes. I don't know how they work. I'll just be straight up with you about that. We're just gonna say that some are males, some are females, and they're gonna work it out in the wash which one fucks what. And hopefully, it'll be fine. BK just resubbed for a year. Thank you, friend. That is awesome. Requires 5 iridium bars. Damn. BK's been here for a while. I mean, I guess literally a year now, but thank you, friend. I don't think I really sounded excited enough there, so I said it twice in an unexcited way. And I hope that that adds up to, like, one excited sounding way. We actually got a new thing. Nekoite. Great. Donate to the museum. Here, have some Nekoites. If I could freeze time IRL, what would I do? Sleep? You can't really play video games because you pretty much freeze yourself. I think I might get into competitive boxing. Can you imagine just pulling a Dio on, like, some people? I can't believe you sold a prismatic shard before donating one to the museum last time. What? What? Great. Let's go to the... Because imagine how good you would be at, like, fighting if you could just, like, stop time. And just, like, win. And especially if you just did it where you, like, pointed at them, like Kentaro style. Or Kenshiro. It's Kenshiro. I should get that right. Like, make it look like some Fist of the North Star crap. And just end a dude. And then just be like, worms are here. In style. I don't know. Time control and matter control are pretty much the most OP abilities. I think I was talking about it on My Summer Car, but I'll talk about it here. Me and Tilda have been watching My Hero Academia. It's good. I recommend it. It's a more interesting take on superheroes. I don't think me or Tilda really like superhero things that much, but holy crap. It's time for Starfruit. And they call them quirks instead of superpowers, but let's be honest, that's what they are. What do I need for the Gymno hunt? Because I probably have enough money now. Kill a Kill is good. Treat it as a parody and stuff, and it's pretty good. It's got some, it's, you know, if you look at the thing on its cover, and that is enough to set you off and be like, nah, I don't like this, you're probably not gonna like it, but, it's not all that, and they majorly poke fun of that, so. I don't know. 9 Starfruit is about 20k gold plus some stone. Oh, okay, I need Starfruit in order to make the Gymno hut, is what you're saying. What quirk would you wish you were born with? I want something that's practical outside of fighting, because I think whenever anyone asks, like, oh, what superpower do you want? It's always within the limitations of, like, what superpowers would you want? So that way you could fight people. Like, what about a superpower that's helpful? Like, just a daily life. Stopping time could be helpful. You could... Hey, thank you, Master Llama Guy. That's really kind of you. In related news, get fucked. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go to town. No, I guess town is close as I could go. Frog Girl is definitely a solid contender for best. I think stopping time is probably up there, because you could stop time as soon as you wake up in the morning, take a shower, get there, like get to work, and then you'd be fine. Right? Like, you wouldn't have to deal with traffic, because no one would be on the road. Now, you do have to watch out for those people who are driving late at night. But you could be at work on time every day. And as long as you leave before people get moving in the morning, you will never have to deal with traffic. That's pretty impressive. Also, you could use it as a fighting technique. Hello. I'd like you to construct a Gymno hut, apparently. That is at the Wizard's Tower. Never mind. Goodbye. You could pause time at work in order to, I don't know. Yeah, take a 15-minute break whenever you wanted. It's not really a 15-minute break if time is not moving. Imagine you couldn't use it too much, because if you started using it too much... See, the problem with time manipulation is that you might still be aging, and if you're still aging, then you're gonna die sooner, because you're living, like, basically, like, I don't know, 10 to 20 years outside of time. That's, like, that is some, like... I think that's already an Iron Maiden song, isn't it? Outside of time. I think someone, I saw it once, someone mentioned that the best superpower would be Bethesda glitch. Just like... teleport into the floor. Hello, I'm giving you... nothing. Goodbye. I need 100 fiber. Okay. What does it do? $100 fiber. $100 fiber. I believe I just threw away 2 fiber. Yeah, I think if you, like, Bethesda glitched a person by putting a bucket on their head, stole all their shit, you could do anything. Fighting would become impossibly easy. I think Bethesda glitch is probably the best superpower outside of control over space and time. Because it essentially is, but it's a little bit different. And it's not as good, but it's pretty good. Is there anything I could give him? Oh, I've got a lucky rabbit's foot. I was going to give that to him. What about the ability to read minds? I think there's something to be said about not knowing what people are thinking sometimes. You can kind of lie to yourself and think, maybe they're not being an asshole to me. Mind reading might be a little bit annoying. And like, I don't know. Even if you could control it, you'd be tempted to use it in times that you shouldn't. And if you told anyone about it, they'd never trust you. Hey. Actually, let me give you this rabbit's foot, because I think you like them. So here you go. This is imbued with potent arcane energies. I think it's very useful for my studies. Thank you. No problem, dude. Anyway, Gymno Hut. Get on that shit. Build it. How big is the radius? Could I just plonk it down, like, over here? And it'd be fine? How about here? Is that gonna cover all of the stuff, all the sprinklers that are there? So I can just not do work? Or should I place it in the middle of the field? Because right here works. Huge radius. Like the entire farm huge, or like 17 by 17 square? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that is fairly large. Oh, and it just auto builds. Cool. I mean, he can't really do anything about it right now, because there's nothing out there, and I don't know why I just went to that voice, but whatever. Thank you for the 15 bits, Impudent Vale. Should probably just run a tally on how much you're giving me, and then just thank you at the end for however much that is. But I'm lazy, and I'll be forgetful, and then it's like, oh, well, he's an asshole. I'm not going to donate any bits, because this guy's a dick. Alright, time to go to the bar, drop off this coconut. Oh, I should probably start some shit. I've got a lot to do today and not a lot of time to do it. Alright. This is less efficient than just, you know, doing it the other way. But this is the fastest way I can think of, because I can't get all the way to the desert and back in time. Later, pixies. Let's just try and ride all the way over there. We should be good. Hey. Alright, so coconut, yeah? It's not a gift. I'm trying to... There we go. It's going to be perfect for my Kokonono. Okay, bye. I watch ads on my other computer for bits while I'm watching. That's clever. I can't imagine how you have the internet connection to handle that, but I guess it's not too bad. What's a Kokonono? I don't know. Something that you shouldn't drink at a bar, apparently. Are these seed? Okay, I guess that one just didn't come out with the seed. Alright. No, don't eat the star fruit, you stupid mom. That's offensive, isn't it? Man. Yeah, there we go. Whatever. Whoops. I didn't say it, so I guess it's okay. Coconut does sound kind of good. I'm not really into, How do you get bits? You have to be American, unfortunately. There we go. There should be more than enough star fruit seeds to be able to get us going. Should I just... Do I have some? I already have some in here. No, I don't want to eat a... What is an ancient seed? That sounds important. Does anyone know what an ancient... Oh yeah, you can also buy bits. Yeah, I think anyone can buy them though. Plant that in the greenhouse as soon as possible. Okay. Are they like the better than starfruit things that I've been hearing about for a while? Best crop in the game. Okay. That is going in the greenhouse as soon as I get done getting all these. And I'm going to make sure that it goes down first. Cool. Ancient seeds regrow forever. So we'll just slowly fill out the farm with ancient seeds. Takes a long time, but gives good fruit. Sure, that's fine. Bit farming seems to be broken for some people. So it's that one right there. Don't worry too much about it. I mean, I'm thankful for the people who can give me bits and do give me bits. But honestly, just watching and supporting the channel by telling people about me and stuff like that sounds hokey, but honestly, it's pretty dang effective at making my life better. There's something to be said about a constantly flowing chat that is engaged and wants to talk about things. I think I could be making hand over fist and I would still not like myself or wouldn't like the streams as much if people weren't responding. You know, there's something to be said of that. A lot of people in chat today just causing problems today. Just read over the rules if you don't mind, guys. Double check and make sure you're doing things that are cool. Otherwise, gonna have to time out some people. I'm a millionaire now. How did I turn into a millionaire? How much money did I make? Oh, okay. I wouldn't mind if there was a little bit more speed going in chat, but it is what it is. Hey, I got breakfast. Oh. You're welcome, honey. I'm glad you liked the omelets that you made. I just re-gifted the omelets that she made back to her accidentally because I just wanted to talk to her. But sure, whatever, alright. I'm glad she likes them. I've included this gift from the desert. You can come and see me anytime. Alright, well, that goes in there. That's... Eat your own breakfast. So they just put the stuff in there? I didn't mean to do that, but that's beautiful. They seem to have an infinite supply of hay in here. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm fairly certain this will be the finale. The game ends, I believe, a couple of weeks into January, or whatever the first month is. Spring? Yeah, I'm gonna go spring. The third... Oh! Do I have that? Do I have the thing that auto-feeds them? Oh, I remember that. Alright. This game has an end. It has like a point where it scores you and says if you want to keep playing, you can. I'm calling that the end because there's otherwise no end. Well. Oh good, what is this? What are you? What is this one? What is this blue one? Is it mixing colors? Like, does it, like, purple plus green equals blue? It's a blue slime? But I want it to be purple. Do I have to kill the baby now? I might have to kill the baby. Red and blue make purple. Indeed they do. But, I don't know. Don't kill the baby? Okay. Okay. We need one more iridium ore. Which means that we go to the desert again, I guess. Don't you want a variety of slime colors? No. The only slimes that I want are the ones that provide iridium ore, which is the purple ones. Because I need 5 times 5, 25 times 3, 75 iridium ore in order to beat the game as far as getting the max tools. And I've got 4. So I've got 71. And the fastest way to do it is to harvest slimes. And in the meantime, go out to the desert and do things. So... yeah, it probably won't work. You can't probably watch ads in order to get bits if you've got ad blocker on. I'd imagine that's probably true, yes. They are paying me based on the, basically, a function of the ads and money that they're getting otherwise. So, I don't know if the baby ever grows up. I don't know how babies work. I'd imagine you probably don't get bits for that. But again, don't worry about it. What was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about some things. Oh, when I was... So, I followed, I came with Tilda to this outlet mall in the middle of nowhere. Just because, like, I don't know, got me out of the house. And it was a decent enough drive, and she wanted to wake up a bit, and after she got done with work, didn't want to have to deal with it, and honestly, I'm not doing anything with my time anyway. I'm basically just applying for, like, I'm trying to make it so I apply for 1 job a day, so that way when, you know, at the end of the week, I've applied for 7 jobs. That's something that I can easily do in amongst doing housework, in amongst doing everything else with YouTube and stream. And one a day means that I don't have to find the best job. I can just find a job. Haven't done my job search for today, but... Anyway. I got a couple more iridium ore out of that. Is there any particular job you're looking for? I'm good at social media stuff. I'm good at video editing, I think. What happened to me working with Weep Store? Weep Store, stopped wanting to pay me. Or kept promising to pay me and never did. So I said, you have 2 weeks to pay me or I leave, and then they didn't pay me. So I left. It's a crappy situation, but I went in as an intern, and it was an unpaid internship, so unfortunately, unless if I want to sue them, there's really nothing I can do. And I don't have the money or time to do so. I could sue them for basically providing a non-educational internship experience, which is required by law. It has to be educational. I didn't learn anything. And they didn't teach me anything. In fact, I taught them things about how social media works. So it wasn't really an internship, it was more free labor, but I digress. They had promised to pay me if I had brought in a little bit more work for their competing business. Part of me wants to. I will see if that's a possibility. That would be a cute, funny thing to do. Although I think a lot of places prefer you don't work with competitors a certain number of weeks afterwards. And I might have, I'll have to double check the contract I signed. Because I signed a contract that I wouldn't do certain things. One of them I think might have been that. Did I see the exit already? Also, a lot of places have a contract that they don't want you to have worked with their competitors for a while beforehand, so... I don't really want to make a living off hentai. I think that would be... bad. I fell 9 layers and broke my legs. Great. Just do hentai. Should I do voiceovers for hentai? Is that what I need to be doing? Just send me some stuff I need to read for voiceovers. Hit me up. I don't know who any of the major players in the hentai community are about voice work, but if you want to hit me up, I mean, I'll do a dude's voice, I'll do a chick's voice. Whatever. Do yaoi? Can you do a cute girl's voice? Yeah, hold on. Ugu. Kawaii. Sugoi. Fuck my ass. Anyway, if you want to hire me for voice work, hentai people, now you know what I'm up to, what I can do. So we're cool. Yeah. It's beautiful, I know. I do a good impersonation of a girl. Alright. Oh no. Oh no! Okay. Whatever. So I was gonna ask, are there any games that you guys are excited to, like, play? Because someone asked me that the other day, and then I don't know. Honestly do not know any games that are coming out in any time in the immediate future. I don't know what's happening in the world. Hunter World, okay. Sonic, the new Sonic Mania came out, and apparently it's pretty good. It's like the best rated one in like nearly a decade. Shadow of the Colossus revamp. That does look pretty good, but I don't think I would. Gorn is already out. I don't know what Gorn is. Total War Warhammer 2 comes out. Cool. Got my first job at an alcohol factory where I take trucks that... Wow, okay. The stream delay seems really short. Can you tell me when I read this? I mean, yeah. Alternatively, you can actually go down to the settings on the Twitch thing and actually check it out. There's an option to check out video stats, and one of the stats that it shows you when you do that is delay. So you can see what the delay is for you, which may be different, but yeah, it's actually not too bad. Obviously, because I'm not streaming on YouTube anymore, it's not as bad as it used to be. It doesn't have to go to restream.io, then from there, somewhere else, who knows. Back to Twitch. You know, just less lag. 7 seconds lag, that's not too bad. It's a very short delay now. It's close enough that I can carry on a conversation fairly easily. I've been painting a lot recently, and I think that's been good for me. There's a there's an art gallery that's going to be happening soonish, and I'm kind of thinking about trying to get into it. I don't know if any of the art that I've done recently is actually good enough to do it. The kind of stuff that I like to do isn't really what's in vogue right now. There's even colors that end up being in vogue when you talk about art. Like this season is very brown or whatever. What have I been painting recently? The one that I did recently was basically like, it looked like a metaphysics cover. It's like, I'll show you guys in a sec. Took a picture of it and posted it on my art Tumblr. Because more or less I just want to, I don't know, post about that I'm doing art. Need to do art. Do I have any plans for what I'm going to do after Stardew? Probably, Slime Rancher. I think that's the best game to follow this up with. I've already played it a little bit, but that was when it was in its beta and didn't have as much content. I think it's in full release now, so it's kind of a bit better. Can I blow you up? I'm gonna try. So bye. Wow, that didn't do fucking shit. Okay. Have I seen the Pink is Pink? Yes, and all of the other meme colors of black and stuff like that. So, there are certain colors, like certain colors of blue, that sometimes go in vogue. I don't know what's in vogue right now, but I'm fairly certain it's not my usual color palette. I've been trying to mess around with it a bit and see what I can do. Maybe just find something new and interesting. Wait, I've seen what in person? The pink? No. The pink. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm really fucked up. Alright, I'm gonna eat some stuff. Just go and leave. Charcoal is great. I like it, but I don't like how much it just goes everywhere. It just goes everywhere. It gets on everything. You just start being one with the charcoal. If you've never used charcoal before, like Vine charcoal, it is legitimately one of the worst things to have to deal with, and I hate it. Like, I kind of don't like how messy paint is, but I've learned to get around it, you know? But, charcoal is not fun. It's like glitter, yeah. Do you have to treat it so it stays? Yeah, usually you do. And, if you ever wonder why artists smell like hairspray all the time, I'll give you an answer. You can get a special fixative, but hairspray works just as well. Obviously, if you go outside afterwards and spray from a distance, don't spray in one spot, but move the thing around a bit so that way it sprays not just in one spot and you'll be fine. White algae looks yummy, does it? Because I was thinking exactly not that. I think I'm going to go ahead and head on home. It's about 10 p.m. It's actually exactly 10 p.m., so I'm going to probably head straight back home. Aerosol is not a great smell. I wonder what acrylic okay, so... Would charcoal stick to acrylic? It's plastic, and it's water-based. So would it... It seems like it would. Not. I could end up doing some cool color stuff. You'd probably be able to see the paint under it. Because plastic, the acrylic paint is very slick. It's very, I don't know as if there'd be enough tooth for the charcoal to stick to it. Oil pastel and charcoal would probably work, but I'm talking about acrylic, which is not oil-based. And oil pastel is sort of the same wetness level. Have you ever smelled the can of compressed air when it's running out? Yes, it's not a good smell. Oh, I forgot to get more starfruit seeds. I should probably get some. Has this game updated in the past year, 3 year yet? I don't know. I think it pretty much ends at the start of year 3. It's basically what I'm assuming anyway. Get rid of this because it's useless. We've got eggs. A skeletal tail. It's pretty short for a tail. Get rid of the slime. Or sap, I guess. I think I'm alright. I mean, I'd end this game a little earlier than now if it weren't for the fact that, it doesn't seem like it's really worth adding more to this series. I think once it becomes the next year and Grandpa comes back, we'll call it. Okay, so now you're all green and blue. The blue one is not... Alright, well, this blue one that's male is gonna die. Let's go sell some stuff. Alright, bye guys, figure it out. I mean, they figured out how to fuck once. So. What do red eggs give? Like, what do red slimes give when they die? Kill the greens, incubate the red. I'm gonna keep at least one female going at any time. Just because I need them. Let's see. Topaz, earth crystal, frozen tear. Yeah, it's gonna be fun when we can do that. I know Jin's been looking forward to it, and I have been as well. It's a little thing, but, you know, it's a way for me to hang out with my friends. That's kind of what video games are good for a lot of the time. The red slimes are from the magma layer and don't really have anything good. Do blue slimes have anything good? How often do you see a AAA game without DLC content? I'll talk about Hellblade instead, because I don't like your question. No, because I think it's an interesting concept of a not AAA game. What is the tagline that they had for it? That they were talking about that they wanted to have like a AAA experience with indie budget? a AA experience, I guess. I like that concept, because I think the budgets for games have gotten a little bit bloated. They must have. I mean, I realize that everyone has to get paid and all that, but like, if you need to have DLC and microtransactions and paid, you know, additional content and paid, blah, 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 and all of this, it's just like, it starts to get a little bit ridiculous. And, I want something that's a little bit more than an indie experience. There are a few good indie games, like My Summer Car and Stardew Valley, but the budget gets so bloated that it's just not even, like, people get really into shitty situations. I guess we just need to have a lower standard for what we want from our games. I don't know. I understand that they want to make money. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. They should be able to make money from doing something they enjoy. And I don't care if, like, they have to do this, that, or the other in order to do it. I get that. I totally get that. But I think one of the reasons I like playing, you know, indie games is because they do something a little bit different, you know? Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're, you know, the next attempt at the same crap again and again. See it a lot of puzzle platformers, etc., etc. And I like the sheen of a nice AAA release. But it's starting to get ridiculous. I don't know, I think a good allegory is, a really good allegory to how, indie games can be a problem as well as, actually, Saw, the movie. The first Saw movie is amazing. I've talked about it before, because it is great. It's a good movie. But they didn't have much of a budget, so they had to do most of the filming in one room with actors, with few actors, with very little equipment. And the original Saw movie is the best out of the entire series. Like, hands down. And it's because they had to do more with less. I was thinking about this actually the other day. I think that's why, I don't like digital art as much. Because there's so much. There's so much to do. So, when you're painting, right? Right next to me, I've got this yellow. It's cadmium yellow, medium hue, which means it's not actual cadmium. So I probably won't get killed from it. Ultramarine. It's also cheaper if it's a hue rather than the actual thing. Mars black. Some other blue, white, brown, whatever. Okay. That makes a very limited set of colors. Even if I mix them, I can get greens and stuff, but I can't get, you know, very specific colors. I can't get neon green out of that. It's impossible. You cannot get neon green with standard red, blue, yellow, white, black, brown. It is impossible. You can get green. You cannot get neon green. You cannot get neon pink. I would have to, I would have to buy specifically neon blue or pink or green in order to get them. Those colors are too prismatic. However, and as such, generally speaking, in most of art history, you haven't seen a lot of neon colors, you know? Are they common paint names? Yeah. Those are all really common names for paints. It's very specific colors. But, yeah, that kind of doesn't... You can't do that. But you can with a computer. Literally, if I boot up s1e right now... Here, hold on. Let me show you. Let me, have you guys been looking at a blank screen this entire time? Really hope not. Okay. Let me show you something. Wait. There it is. Alright. Have you ever tried using Cyberpunk style? So look at all these colors. I can go all the way up to here, right? I can start a new one. Bam. I can have this color, right? This is red. This is red. And then we can go all the way over to here to green. We can get a really, really vibrant green. Bam. Bam. You know? And then here's some fucking purple, right? Or not. Or the program can just be weird and I don't understand how to use it anymore. Look at this! Look at all these violent colors that we've got. And we literally have the entire range of all the colors that can be put onto a computer monitor in here. We can make it more saturated. We can make it more vibrant. We can make it darker. We can make it lighter. We can do all of those things, right? We have all of these colors available to us, and we also have the ability to press Control-Z and go back, right? Everything is an option to us right now. Which is precisely why digital art is really freaking hard. Not saving that because it's trash. Digital art is really hard because you have all these options. And your color palette can be anything, including really dumb ones. You don't have the limitations of paint. You know, the limitations of paint involve you not being able to have all of these options. And so the standards are almost higher by doing digital art because you're expected to limit yourself to the colors that we accept with paint, while not doing so. And Control-Z makes it harder because then it expects, you know, if it's digital art, everyone expects perfection from you because you could have just hit Control-Z and you might accept it from yourself. You know? Oh shit! We just got a purple slime egg. Which means we should go home soon. Without those limitations, art becomes really difficult. Interesting. I only had to kill like 1 billion of those dudes, but sure. So that's, I don't know. I don't think digital art is necessarily easier. And if you're gonna do art, you might want to limit yourself to a very specific color palette. You know? I think that is totally worth having good enough. But the thing is, digital art is so much more punishing because it's so much less punishing. I don't think that makes sense. But when you have something weird going on with your paint, people kind of like it, you know? The Expressionists had a lot of cool stuff going on with their paint that they didn't really plan for. It just sort of happened, and they went with it, you know? And there's a certain level of freedom in that, you know? When I was doing this piece the other day, I knew I was gonna accept a little bit of randomness to my life. I can show it to you guys real quick. Hold on. Can I do this without you guys seeing? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Give me half a sec. I'll show you a couple of arts that I did recently. Art is just like an easy conversation for me to bring up for streams. All right. So here's my art Tumblr. I will give you a screen region in half a second. Make sure you guys can only see what's my art, so that way we don't look at the things on the sidebar, because the sidebar might be offensive content. We don't know, because this website is not very good. So, excuse my crappy layout and my standard blue Tumblr color, because, I don't know. I just use default stuff. So this is one I did the other day. I just wanted to do something different than what I normally do. It's okay. I had like some impressionist painting under it that I just painted over, and so it's all lumpy and stuff. It's kind of cool. I kind of like the lumpiness. But the yellow. I was not sure what was going to show through in this streak here. You guys can't see the whole thing. Can I? Oh, I see. It's because I didn't capture it right. Because, well, I can show you just at least this. You see how, like, the streaks are happening? I'm not sure how much of the skull is actually going to show through, right? There's a bit more to the right here, but you guys can't see it. And I guess I could, there we go. Just there. There's an entire screen region for you. So, like, there's all this blur going on. Like, I wasn't sure what was going to show through or not, and I let random chance happen a little bit. There's Bill Murray. It looks awful. There's a umbrella. My point is that, like, also this looks really cool in black and white. I love it. The random chance effect of traditional art is harder to emulate in digital art, and I think it's really good that there's a thing. Because I don't have to know all the answers. I use, for that, it was mostly Winsor Newton, which I am going to steer away from for the rest of my life because I hate it. It's really thin, and it's just not very good. It doesn't really have the thickness. The umbrella is okay. I've been trying to do things outside of my comfort zone a little bit because I think that's good for you. If you just do what you like doing repetitively, eventually you're not going to like it, and then you won't know what to do as far as art goes. So sometimes you got to step outside your comfort zone. The colors you like, the subject matter you like. So normally I like painting skulls. Okay, I guess we're drawing a person that's got a full face on then. Normally I like using black and red and gray and white. Because edge, I guess. I don't know. Do something else. You know, I guess I'm using, like, sky blue and tan. You know, that should be fine. And it turned out alright. Not my favorite drawing of all time, but I learned some stuff, and I might apply that to future drawings that I do. Can I get a hug? I mean, I can give you a digital hug. Would that help? Have I ever painted myself a self-portrait? I think I'm not egotistical enough to take a selfie, which takes considerably less time. And I don't really see the point of painting something that I could just take a picture of. So no. I think I've talked about this on stream and definitely in this game at one point or another, but I'll bring it up. I had a painting class, and my teacher, who was an abstract artist, he would usually, his method would be to take something from actual nature or a cityscape and then reinterpret the colors, change it up a bit, and then do something different with it. And that was a good idea. It was a good way of doing it. And I think a lot of, you know, surrealists and stuff, as I've talked about the last couple of streams, use a very similar method. And it works, because there's certain things that are right about reality that translate well to abstract art. I had a story to tell. I don't know where I'm going with this. Well, whatever. Oh. So I was talking to him once, and I said, I don't think there's really any point in, painting real life. Like, what's the point? And, someone in my class was like, what do you mean? I'm like, what's the point of painting something I could just take a picture of? I've got a cell phone. It's got, like, 720p or whatever, somewhere around that. It's good enough. I could take a picture of something. When you say that people expect perfection from digital art, is that drawn from your personal experience or what you've seen? If there's stylistic imperfections, they seem to have a far better community following rather than those attempting perfection. It's half and half. I'm reading over chat half and half as well. Anyway, back, and then someone mentioned some art program called Art Rage that encourages layers and dimensions. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I'm a little bit wrapped up in art talk, sorry. I kind of pointed out there's really no point in recreating something that I could do in, like, a minute, like, with a phone, right? Like, why do you even bother? Why do you bother to take a picture? Why would you bother to paint something you could just take a picture of? Like, what's the point? Just to show off that you can take a picture, like, that you can paint it? Oh, good for you. Jerk off with the ability and skill that you have. Like, yeah, but it doesn't mean anything. And my picture is 10 times better. Like, the picture I took with my cell phone is 10 times better than the picture that you spent hours on. And the only thing that's better is just the artistic integrity of doing so. What's the point? Do you see my point? What's the point? If I could wave a wand and make you instantly good at art, like, what's the point of photography if we can treat photography as an art form? Why do we need people doing realism anymore? You ought to do something different. Do something, make paint look like paint, right? I'm gonna make my art look like something that looks like a painting. I want you to see the texture and the detail of it, and see the stuff. You know, for the practice of it, you could practice anything. You could practice doing it with anything, and to some degree, it's helpful just for the sake of knowing anatomy and stuff like that. So when you do something weird, it's good. But I don't see there's a point to really like just making a painting of something that already exists in real life and you're not changing it any. You need to change it some for it to be having any sort of value. Also, can I talk about how much I hate gallery, fine art, photography? Let me tell you what it looks like. It looks like someone who is probably naked, right? They are in sharp contrast to the background. Their background is a solid color. They maybe have something dripping on their face. I hate those fucking pictures. It's so boring. You see so many of them. It's just one image after another that looks the same goddamn thing. And it's like, because we've got Photoshop now, all of them look the same. All of it looks the same. There's no random chance. There's no imperfections. They all look perfect, and it's so boring looking. It's so boring looking. And it means this, that, and the other, and it's so dull. They all look like magazine covers, you know? I don't know. Just get dull. It just gets dull. What if they cover themselves in beans? Sure. The other one is that it's like, some dingy place, but the person is wearing, like, fine art clothing. And they're, like, very, very obviously not normally in their element there. And they look really uncomfortable, but they're trying to act like they're really comfortable there. The perfection of it is so dull. I mean, wedding photography, that's different. You're trying to make them look beautiful, you know? But fine art photography like that just bores the hell out of me. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying, like, what's the point of doing it if everyone can make the exact same thing? And you can do portrait painting. There's, you know, I don't know. There's a value to it because people will pay for it. But, like, I don't know. It would prepare them to do that kind of stuff, but I'm talking about people whose, like, main jam, they're artists, they sell art in galleries. Like, this is how they make their money. They're just selling these ultra, like, Photoshop perfectioned pieces. It's so dull looking. It doesn't have to be cartoony either. There's, I don't know. There's so much more range for emotion and feeling and concepts that we really give humans credit for. Like, you got so much that you can actually do with yourself and your mind and what you can talk about and think about, and you don't have to think about the same things or talk about the same things or any of that. You can just do whatever the hell you want. People think there's only a handful of emotions. People think that you can only wear certain things, can only talk about certain things. Just do whatever the fuck you want. Everyone dies eventually. Might as well enjoy your time here. I don't know. I'm gonna get on home because I'm gonna die if I don't get home. Did I miss anything? I just kind of just went off on a ramble. Sort of like, I don't know, that's kind of how I try and lead my life as much as possible. I just do what I feel like doing, you know? I like cute cats. I like metal. I like, you know, I like chilling out in ratty jeans, and I like painting whatever the fuck I feel like painting. I don't like just doing things because that's what I'm supposed to do because X, Y, or Z. I just do whatever the hell I feel like doing. And then eventually people ascribe, like, meaning or, you know, whatever to it in such a way that it makes it seem like I have some sort of organized system of thought or being, and I'm just sort of me. Whatever the hell that happens to be, and I enjoy that. You know? What about painting of cute cats while playing metal? Yeah, sure. Okay, we need to sell some things. This. This. Now, let's take it out. I don't know. Just do you, whatever that happens to be. You're gonna live a hard life doing that, but you know what? No one's gonna ever accept you for being what they want you to be, because everyone wants you to be something else. So you might as well be you. Because whatever. You know? I should probably go to sleep. I've learned that. I read a quote recently, and it's actually fairly good. It said, if you lay down and let people walk all over you and tell you what to do and what to be, eventually they'll complain that you're not, you know, a smooth enough surface to walk on. They'll be saying stuff like, it's not, you know, it's too difficult to walk on you. Do you mind flattening out a bit? And I kind of fucked up the quote, but the point is there. You know, like, no matter how hard you try to conform to this, that, or whatever, you're never going to be perfectly doing that. And it may be easier for me to say that than it is for other people. You know, I recognize that, I understand that and stuff, but I also live a lifestyle where people are okay with me being this way. Being a complete weirdo and such. And I'm thankful for you guys supporting my weird lifestyle. But it's snowing. How do I catch legendary fish? People keep telling me to do that, and it's like, alright, cool. Do I still have tea available? I do. I haven't had any of that in a while. I do have a female purple baby, which is good. I'm gonna go get some stuff from the shop. The fishing shop. Get some bait, get some, like tackle boxes and stuff like that. Make it easier on myself. What's the best stuff that I need, and where should I go to catch legendary fish? Because it seems like I've had them on my hook before, but they got away because I wasn't good enough at this game, and I'm still not. So I'm trying to give myself all the advantages that I can. So one of the advantages I can give myself is, you know, thank you, Zenonato, for the sub. All right, hey, can I buy things from you? A true angler has respect for the water. Never forget that. All right, great. All right, well, I guess I'm fishing here for a minute. Go on to that island, southern tip, then cast your line to the south. Thank you for the random number of bits, Lettuce to cope. Legendary fish can only be caught at specific spots and specific locations at certain times of year. Yeah. Where do I need to go? Winter fishes in the river south of your farm during the snow. So it's snowing right now. I can go there. I'm just going to get anything and everything that gives me a leg up here. So, hey. Cork bobber. Slightly increases the size of your fishing bar. Okay. Alright. Bait. No. What's the best bobber? Or fishing tackle for this? It's on the tip of the island in the river. Okay. Treasure hunter. If I remember correctly, the winter fish is the hardest one to catch. Great. I'm going to buy a crap ton of bait. Just like 100 of it. I don't know. Let's do this right. Cool. You can have the sea cucumber and these herrings, I guess. Whatever. That's good enough. Try the trap or the cork bobber. Okay, the trap one does escape slower and you aren't reeling them in, or cork bobber slightly increases your fishing bar. Okay. If possible, eat the dish of the sea beforehand. Okay. Do these break? I'm going to assume they do. They don't stack, so I'm kind of thinking they don't. I'll have 2 cork bobbers. What is the fish of the sea one? Or recipe? How do I cook? How do I make the something or other of the sea? I apparently don't know. The dish of the sea is made in the kitchen. And I assume you have to know how to make it. Alright, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'm going to leave you with these nice coastal sounds. And I'll be right back in, like, 2 minutes. Today's Chrono game, I recall seeing before. It's got... It's not as good as yesterday's. Yesterday's, I streamed, and it was great. And I'm probably going to continue it, depending on how people react to it. It's called Observer. It was made from the people who made Layers of Fear. It's a horror game, sort of like Soma, a little bit 1984. Today's game on Chronog is called Orion's Trail. It's looks like a game where you kind of like manage a Star Trek-esque crew, fly around space. It's got, quote, hilarious comedy. I noticed it has Grumpy Cat in it. Yeah. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Be right back. Hello, I'm back. You guys are still hanging around. You got about 30 seconds, 40 seconds, whatever. Just chill. Anyway, got a streamers gone post cats. Everyone's posting Momo in chat. Hi. Let's see when this ad is over. 21 seconds. I think I probably made that ad too long. Oh well. My day was good so far. I started talking about... I guess I should wait until you guys are back. 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4... Oh, we're back. Hi. I muted the mic as you guys got back, which was dumb. Anyway, we're going to try and catch this legendary fish on the island south of... What is the fuck is that thing? What is this thing? Lead bobber. Oh. Yeah. Can I get free games to Chronog too? Yeah, you can if you do the coin thing. Oh, the BRB screen. Sorry. I just walked up here and then switched out the bobber and added the bait. Why is Daddy an emote? Because you guys are all sinners, along with me, I guess. Yeah, you can get free games with Chronog if you get their coins. You just click on the thing every day, regardless on whether or not the game is actually good, if you want the game or not, and then you save up the coins and you exchange them for games. But it involves you having to go buy every day. You get like a bonus if you do it like every single day. So it's this river right here, right? This is what you're talking about? There's a little island over here somewhere. Any relation to Jin's mommy emotes? Not really. I kind of asked her if it was cool because she likes her weird daddy emote or memes. Where is this? It's around here, isn't it? That's the lake. This is what we're talking about. Right? Or no? It's this river here. And there's like a thing that goes in the middle of it. And there's this right here. We go onto this island, southernmost tip of this island, and then we throw out the lure, and then we catch it, right? This is where we're going? This is the one? Right here. Bigger island. No. This one? What? Keep going. Okay. This one. This island. Right here. So these are not the right fish, but this is the right spot. Whoa. Here it is. Time to have like a 20-minute battle with this fish. I think the other one's better. The trapper bobber might be easier. Was that my one shot? Thank you, Sick Tree, for 14 months of support. Sorry I didn't get it. Okay, I lost even a basic fish. Oh my god. So, it doesn't seem like there's an easy way of doing this. It's just sort of like you get it or you don't. And I got a rusty cog that I can ask Gunther about, and some bait, which I can add to my lure. Try as many times as you want. You can only catch it once. Gotcha. Oh, hey, hey. Hey. He's here again. So he will be here every single time. As long as the conditions are met. God damn, he's so hard. Don't take that out of context. The him dropping down all the way to the bottom suddenly makes it impossible. God damn, how do you do this? It's so hard. It's the second hardest? Okay. I thought people were saying it was the hardest. I mean, I'll sell all these because I might as well. Seems like with the bait and in the right spot and all the other conditions being met, it's fairly easy to get him. And it is getting me stuff for Gunther, which is good. Great. What was I gonna check? Oh, my skills. Foraging and fishing. So I guess I do need to fish in order to max out my skills, so I might as well. The Fallen is objectively the hardest because there's a difficulty variable that's fucking... Okay. That was the worst attempt yet. I kind of feel like the other lure is better. The Cork, I think it is. That increases the range. You know what? Go ahead and get out of here. Get the fuck out of here, other fish. I don't need you. I don't need you. I'm thinking that this might make it easier. No, ah. Okay. Okay, we'll just... Hey, Fred, how are you doing? Just bounce on out of there immediately. Does the horse have spots like that I can use it as a storage chest or no? 'Cause that's... I'm gonna run out of space because fish don't stack, I don't think. Oh, it's going alright. Just kinda fucking around in this game. Finishing it up soon, hopefully. Kinda hopefully. It's been good to me. Okay, okay. No. Horses player, transport only. Fish stack if they're of the same quality. Gotcha. I mean, at least he's showing up quite a bit. Later, meaty. How you doing, Fred? Bone flute and ancient doll. I'm getting a lot of garbage that I can give to the museum guy. He's taunting me. Feels random, like no skill involved. I'm sure there's skill involved. Just, I'm bad at it. I'm doing alright, Fred. I think I already said that, but chat is going so slow that I just reread the same comment twice. You think fishermen jerk off a lot? It seems like something that, like, you have nothing else going on, you're just sort of waiting for a fish to show up, you might as well. I don't know, some people might enjoy the beauty of nature, but it seems like jerking it is a perfectly valid other thing you could be doing during that time. Just like a lot of sitting around with nothing happening. I guess you could sleep or eat or talk about life and wonder about the mysteries of the universe or whatever fishermen do. Like, or you could just jerk it on the boat. I don't know. It would make you a masturbator, yes. Okay, even the little fish are starting to taunt me now. Thinking that they can act like legendary fish. Get the fuck out of here. You're not that good. You're not that hot. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, I mean, actually, get on my rod. Don't get out of here. Get on my rod. Stop. Stop. Stop running. I'm just gonna murder you. Stop running. Is there like a rod that like makes it, or something that makes it so that way they stay? Like the each second they're in the zone, it goes faster? Double check the wiki. It does not have to be... Yeah, I have the best rod. I have the best setup that I can. This is as easy as it can be. There's food that increases your fishing ability. Yeah, but I don't know how to make that, so I can't. You got your Vine charity shirt? A lot of people are starting to get theirs. I'm glad you got one. I did not, and I regret not getting one every year, but you know. That's just me. It is cool to go to, like, conventions and stuff and see people wearing them, because then I identify them immediately. I think I talked about that. I know I talked about that during the charity marathon, that I ended up running into someone. I was about to leave RTX, and they're like, oh, you know, if you're still here, you know, or I'll catch you next time. And I was like, well, if you're still here, I'll see you now. And I saw her before she saw me because she was wearing a Vinesauce charity shirt from the year before. So the tab of recipes only shows what you have cooked, not what you can cook, so you might have the recipe. What do I need to have in order to do it? I already have the recipe? Okay, I should just cook it then. In the morning, I'll just cook a shit ton of it. All these new records for all these fish that I don't actually give a shit about. I'm asking you this stuff because otherwise I'd have to go back home and actually check. And, it has to snow, though. Zarkath was saying it doesn't have to snow. So I don't know. I got my Vine hoodie a little while ago, but, it doesn't seem like, I'll ever get to wear it, because Tilda seems to like to immediately go into it as soon as she gets home. She says it's comfy. Which is nice. I mean, it does seem comfy. The handful of times that I did get a chance to wear it, it was nice, but, you know. Just to the sea. 2 sardines, 1 hash brown. Hash brown is potato and oil. Okay, I don't have potatoes or oil right now. I basically didn't try cooking this entire game. Despite having like 60 hours in this. Yeah, get fucked! Get fucked! No. Get fucked. Stay on my rod. Stay on my rod. Stay. No, stay. 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 Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Oh, no. The epic anime battles! How did I find out that I had ADD/ADHD? Always kind of was a little weird in school. Finally got it checked and went to a psychiatrist. Got me checked out. He said, yeah. I mean, there's like those shitty tests that you can see online that test you to see if you have such and such. I'm sure there's one for ADD. It probably isn't like accurate, like as accurate as an actual doctor could be. But you know, if it says that you might have it, it might be worth going and checking. You know, ADD is a little bit harder to figure out than, say, like, depression and anxiety. Like, depression is pretty easy to diagnose. How have you felt like shit for a really long time? Do you get depressed or sad for, you know, at least a couple of weeks at a time? With no real significant event, like a death or in the family or something, to figure it out, you know? Like, if someone dies, then, yeah, you probably are going to be a little bit fucked up for a couple of weeks. Months, whatever. Depression is like that level of fucked upness, but just randomly and without any actual reason. So that's one thing that makes depression a little bit hard to, you know, figure out, is... especially when you have actual external, you know, things going on. Depression is, by and large part, mostly just a chemical thing. When we're talking about, like, clinical depression. Not to invalidate the struggles, but, you know, if you had some sort of chemical fixer, like pills, you wouldn't feel shit. And it'd be good to not feel shit. Your fishing tackle is worn out. Oh, okay, well. I'm catching a shit ton of fish. They're high quality, good fish. Let's use the trap bobber, I don't know. I think I might have bipolar disorder. Okay, hold on. If you think you might have bipolar disorder, yeah, that all sounds like stuff that you might want to get checked. You know, obviously, like, you can have bipolar disorder, depression, anxiety, and stuff, and if it's not negatively impacting your life, then it's fine, but if your life is negatively impacted by any sort of mental shenanigans you got going on, you might want to go and get that checked out. Generally speaking, if you feel like you might have a problem, you might want to get it checked out. In the very least, it just validates that you got something going on, and it's not just in your head. You know, like, you actually got something. I don't know. I'm not gonna claim to be a doctor, I just have an associate's in psychology, so I really don't know what I'm talking about. But, getting it checked out, it's better than suffering, so, you know. And people complain that psychiatrists sometimes get it wrong, and they do, because the brain's really complex. Depressive episodes of bipolar look a lot like clinical depression. You know? It's just whether or not you have the mania as well. That's what's gonna be a thing. How long have I been with my girlfriend? I have been with Tilda for about 5 years now. Hopefully I can find a job soon so we can move on with our lives. I mean, this fish is showing up like every other cast, so that's cool, but, you know, he's also just fucking with me, it seems like. It seems like it runs out faster than it gets it. No, stop moving. Just stop moving. Just stop moving for a second. You asshole, I hate you! I hate you! Sorry. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go home. I'm running low on energy. So I should probably just go home before I pass out and die. And I can maybe, cook the officials. Actually, no, I can't, because I don't have fucking potatoes. Because where the hell do you get potatoes in the middle of the goddamn winter? Can I buy potatoes? I mean, that seems really backwards for a farmer to be going and buying potatoes. Potatoes. But I should also probably get, star fruit next time I'm, like, in the mine. Right? Is there somewhere I can just thank you for the 10 bits, Natalie? I mean... Yeah, it's not really buying if you get it from the ground, though. It's just 1, 2, 3, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 times, or 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 23, minus 1, 22. She gave like 10 cents for the wedding. It adds up. Honestly, the bits I get add up faster than the stuff that I get from ads. Just because the ads on Twitch are not the greatest, so a lot of it is like 10 bits. Do I believe in the concept of bitcoins and cryptocurrency? I mean, it seems to have money, like it seems to exist as a money thing. What the... Baby! Throw the baby around. The baby is actually, like, doing stuff now. Bitcoin exists under this understanding that it exists and is worth money. We understand that concepts of money because money has value. If we ever decide that money does not have value, then it doesn't, and then it stops being valuable. But we decided that money has value, so therefore it does. And enough people have agreed on the point that a dollar bill is worth the value of a dollar bill. And what the value of a dollar bill is equated to as far as its other purposes. In that I could buy things with a dollar bill. So yes. Tomorrow is the Feast of the Winter Star. Did you get a gift for your secret friend? The feast starts at 9 a.m. in the town square. See you there. Okay, I'd like to make, something or other to see. Complete breakfast. Okay, baked fish. God, I'm getting hungry. This all sounds really good. Sashimi, maki roll, blueberry tart, spaghetti, pale broth, algae. Dish of the sea. Okay. Sardines and hash browns, and then hash browns we have to know how to make as well. How do you make hash browns? It said potatoes and oil. That's what people were saying in chat, but do I know how to do that? I apparently don't know. I'm never gonna cook sashimi. I guess I could. I need fish. Just sold all my fish, so I guess I can make some. Go buy potatoes? Can I just buy the Fisherman's Delight or whatever it is? I can just do that? That's a thing I can do? I'll go cook the thing for Pierre. God, I don't like the thigh gap on that pig. It's just disturbing. You can never make hash browns until year 4 spring. What the fuck? Why? I can get sardines. It's just the potatoes that I need. The potatoes. What the hell? What in tarnation? Alright, that goes in there. Just sort of ignore whatever that was. That was weird and gross. So, I could probably kill the green one now, yeah? I could kill the green and the blue one. I don't need you guys. You're dead to me. Goodbye, world. Please go away. Sorry, they had to die. Only purple. No other colors. Have I tried starfruit? Yeah, I believe so. It's good. It kind of has the taste and texture of pineapple in a lot of ways. Have I played Undertale? I have a full playthrough of it on After Hours. Not going to spoil how it goes, but it was a good game. I enjoyed it. Sweet Jim berries. Undertale was a good game. You can raise slime fellows, yeah. You have to get a slime hutch, and you basically need the slime ring to make it worthwhile. But it's good. Yeah, you can. Alright. Should I get more, Jim berries? Or should I just go and get, starfruit? That's a good series. I enjoyed that. I kind of want to do it again, but maybe once YouTube gets its shit back together again. Right now, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of point in playing the game off stream. When I could play it on stream. And then we could just have that experience. Why play a game off stream unless if I have to? What's up with YouTube? It's just kicking itself in the dick. Part of it is the adpocalypse. Part of it is a major ad seller had a bit of a kerfuffle. Got hacked right as the second quarter of the year started. And they end up providing some of the ads for YouTube. This is likely an intentional thing that some anti or whatever, some company tried to do to try and fuck over this other advertising firm. The timing's too accurate, because if you know anything about ad rates and stuff on YouTube, you get your payments, or the value of a the ads is determined by how much they're sold for at the beginning of a quarter, and that goes up over the quarter. It's not really the politique, it's just shenanigans. I don't have a PS4, so there's no real reason for me to get the collector's edition. Also, I own it already, so I don't see a reason to get it. There is sashimi. I've made it, and I will give it to Pierre. Who's Pierre? What does Pierre look like? So, because of that, money needs to get kind of turned around on YouTube. And until it does, it's pretty awful. It's pretty harsh. Have I played Night in the Woods? I have not, no. I have mixed seeds that I could have a chance to grow potatoes, that's true. But I don't have a recipe for hash browns anyway, so there's no point. I believe my wife has given me Fisher's Delight before, and I just went and mined. Hello, here you go. It is the sashimi that you asked for about a year ago. It's about time. I was starting about to get the shakes. Just wanted this fish so bad. Munch. Now that's good. Thanks, Rev. You're welcome. Great. So. Gus sells the hash browns recipe, as well as getting it for free in years. So Gus sells it. So I could go in here and... Gus? Cutscene? I'm married in game, and I'm not married in real life. I'm working on getting married in real life, but, Just talking about how awful the fucking AdSense thing is going on YouTube, so it's not happening just anytime soon. Gonna have to find a job. What's going on, Gus? Just looking over last month's earnings, and they're not looking very good. Worst thing is, I hate to say this because she's my friend, but it's Pam. She hasn't paid off her tab in weeks, but I can't ask her to do it. I know she'll get defensive, and I don't want to hurt her feelings. Rev, you gotta help me. Oh shit, it's Pam. That's my mother-in-law? Hiya, Gus. I'm awful thirsty if you catch my drift. Okay, Pam. Rev, what's going on here? I'm gonna go with the bottom one. Because this is really hostile. And this, I can maybe guilt trip her into doing it. Be evil? She's my mother-in-law. I don't want to fuck over her. It isn't? That's terrible. Oh. Well, I guess I'd better pay off that tab then. Yeah, you better do. Thanks, Pam. And thank you, Rev. Now let's get you that drink, Pam. Well, that solved that problem. I think that was the correct answer. Hi there, Rev. Glad to see you here. You're welcome as always. How about you sell me shit? Sell me hash browns. Oh, here it is. But actually sell me hash browns. Oh, fish tacos. They add to my fishing. Problem solved. Hash browns acquired, tacos acquired. Off we go. Disturbing lack of music. Oh, I need to go to the museum. Dish to the Sea gives you 3, Taco gives you 2, but that's better than plus 0. Yep, and I can have it now rather than having to wait for potatoes. Maybe look into No Man's Sky? I'd rather not. I've got a whole list of games that people want me to do. Does it make it uncomfortable that I've seen people draw Rule 34 of you? Yeah, but yeah, I know it's a thing that happens, and there's nothing I can do about it, so... I can ask people politely not to do it, but that's not going to stop them, so... Just sort of accept life as it is and roll with it as best as you can. There's actual meat to No Man's Sky now. Yeah, like a fucking year later. Like, that's... No, it's not good. You should play Jalopy. I think after my summer car is over, I kind of want to break from that kind of game, but I do think I will at some point. Hello. Donate to the museum. Have this cog. Have this flute. Got a new reward. Have you played Earthbounds? I don't really care for JRPGs. I can give you a list of all the games that people recommended on a video I did recently, where I asked people to recommend games for me to play based on what they liked me to play. Soul Reverse, LSD. Let me go ahead and just run. LSD Dream Emulator, Earth Defense Force, Starbound, Terraria/Minecraft, Vampire the Masquerade, The Sims, specifically Sims 3, but I don't think it matters. Dark Souls 3. 2 wasn't very good, apparently. PUBG, as long as I'm doing shenanigans with it. FTL, which I've done a full series of and beat on stream. Wolfenstein, the new one. Euro Truck Sim, sure. Sim games in general, which is why I suggested Long Dark today. But people wanted to see this instead. That's fine. Prison Architect, sim games, like I said, Dream Daddy, because of course, but people will forget about that eventually. Dragon's Dogma, art streams in general, and I Divine Cybermancy. I Divine Cybermancy might be good, but lots of reading, and that's probably not the best. So, Guro, you asked me a medical question. I'm going to point out that I'm not a doctor and I have absolutely no idea. And you should not trust my opinion on anything medical. Unless if I'm saying... Wow, that's really annoying. That's good. Just trying to be the most obnoxious sound possible. I looks good, but I don't really know how to play, like, co-op with it. I think I might just turn these sweet berries. And because it's, like, all in, like, you gotta, like, know what's going on, like, you gotta, you know, talk to people all the time, I find that really annoying, and it might end up being bad because I'm not reading all of the stuff. I'm running out of bait. Yeah, I'm not gonna play doctor with you, man. I don't know. Oh, good. The slimes are coming. They are becoming actual creatures. Do they have water? I didn't even check. No, they don't. You guys need water to fuck, don't you? I don't know how you fuck. It's like people who fuck on waterbeds. It's dangerous. Just weird, too. I don't know if you ever tried to fuck on a waterbed, but I don't recommend that shit. Just generally speaking, I don't recommend waterbeds. They're weird. Yeah. Yeah, that actually I'll stick by. I'll stick by waterbeds are a weird thing, and you shouldn't have them. And, have you ever, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good analogy of what a waterbed is like. What's a waterbed? Okay, so instead of, like, stuffing and springs, it's just sort of like rubber-filled thing of water that acts as a bed. It's like sleeping on a water balloon. That's a good description someone just said in chat. Alright, got a little bit of time. Fuck you, waterbeds are awesome. Fuck you! No, fuck you, Timmy! Oh god, fucking IKEA Heights was an amazing series, up until, like, a couple episodes in. But, you know, it was great for a bit. And then I liked their, like, Thanksgiving special. I mean, it's snowing, so I kind of want to use this opportunity. And I'm, like, drifting around with my horse. Inflatable beds are kind of shit too. Like, it's they're not the best. Anytime we go and see Tilda's folks, we gotta sleep on one, and it's kind of hard to get a good night's sleep on one of those. Not gonna lie. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess that's all right. We just have like a regular one. Watched any good cartoons recently? Watched the new DuckTales. That was pretty good. Recommend it. I'm probably not gonna... I don't know, maybe I think I'm just gonna go back home, because I'm gonna use the plus fishing ability of the tacos tomorrow. I'd rather not. Just airbeds are just really uncomfortable. Like, eventually the air goes out enough that you're just sleeping on the floor, and then it's just like you're laying on the floor, and it's like I might as well have just started on the floor here. I want to get... Part of me thinks that, you know those, like, Japanese beds that is just, like, a really nice, comfy, like, large pillow, essentially? And you can fold it up so you have an extra room during the day? That sounds awesome. I don't know if it's actually practical or if they're any good. I'm probably too used... The futons. That's gonna be really fucking annoying. Scare the shit out of me every time. Yeah, it's good. Come to bed when you're ready, honey. Beep! Hey, Santa! Oh, fuck, did I miss Santa? Is it Christmas today? It's Christmas today, yeah, okay. Have you had any time to play with Fruit today? Maybe a second child would make things better. Yeah, I mean, alright. Hey, Fruit. Baby. Baby. Throw the baby, throw the baby, throw the baby! How high can we throw this baby? There we go. None of these really help, do they? Okay. Merry Christmas, everyone! I'm not gonna kick the baby. What is wrong with you? Made too many bars. How is that a constant problem for you? And how is that even a problem? I've made too many of a thing that people find valuable. I don't know what to do with it, so I'm just gonna, I guess, give it to someone. That's not a thing that you do. You just hold on to that shit. It's an ingot. It's a bar. It can be used for other things later. That is its purpose in a solid rectangular shape like that. It's the point. Is this Harvest Moon? Basically. It's mouse-driven, though, which makes it nice. And it was made in 5 years by one guy. This is, he seems so lonely. I mean, yeah. You have a pet lizard? It's a dinosaur. And yes. I'll be the first to correct you. And the second to correct you. That is a fucking dinosaur. I gotta say, Ferg, in a really weird way. I think that's the trick. If YouTube doesn't know I'm saying the Ferg word, then it's fine. I just gotta say it in an ultra weird way. So I can say frack. But I shouldn't say fuck. Sounds like the Smash announcer. Fuck. Me. The people who legitimately thought that that was like just the announcer being a character. Fergie. Farquaad. That's not quite right. It's like deep, and it's authoritative. Why not use some other random word instead of a swear word? Because Ferg, that sounded more offensive. That sounded like more harsh than just me saying Ferg the normal way. I'm just gonna say it in increasingly weirder ways until we've come up with a new word. I hope that doesn't friggin' bother you. We should stop talking about it. No one gives a shit. I don't give a shit. I do give a shit. It's my livelihood, actually. Hello, it's me. Saying hello to all of you. Still upset I didn't get to win the ice fishing competition. I'm thankful to have met you. I'm thankful to have met you too. Yay. Give Willie his secret gift? Yes. It's a diamond. So it's you and Diamond. Thanks. I got him a diamond for Christmas. Oh, hey. Hey, I got a gift. Hey, Rev, I'm your secret gift giver this year. Literally, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck is... This is, what's... An emerald? Oh my god, I get those... Thank you. Not much, but I hope you like it. Kitty face. It's alright. I hope there's a new camera under the spirit tree for me. What are you hoping to find in the spirit tree? Booze. That sounds nice. Alright, I actually don't give a fuck about any of y'all. Just me being lonely again for another year. I've had too much nog. Getting that nog on. Have you ever played Little Big Planet 1 or 2? I played 1 with friends, it was good. I liked Wander Over Yonder, it was good. Oh, hello. Okay, bye. Not a good diet this time of year. Yeah, this is not a good time of year for diet. It never is. God, I remember... I entered a contest once on Newgrounds. They had like a music contest. This song reminds me. And it was like Christmas themed. Put out your best Christmas jams. And, I tried really hard, but I absolutely had no idea what the hell I was doing. And I tried writing a song for this Newgrounds contest. I don't think there was any real prize aside from knowing that you got first. And, I got last place. Literally, I got the worst possible place that I could have. It was just a constant ringing of a sleigh bell like this. It was like techno. It's fucking awful. I tried. It was bad. The guy who was announcing it basically pointed out how shit it was. He was like, whoever did this doesn't know what they're doing. I didn't listen to it past that point. I didn't really have the heart. Didn't really try that hard. So I probably shouldn't be too offended. I don't even know if it still exists. But my friend told me that he listened to the whole thing and said that, the guy seemed like he was getting increasingly more drunk. I did give the fisherman a drink, or his gift, so it's fine. So apparently he was just drunk. It might have just been my friend trying to, like, you know, make me not feel like crap, but still. If Dio has used his stand during the sexy times, would that make him last longer or quicker? If he, like, calmed down, like, right as he was about to, like, it's weird. It's just weird as saying things like that. Then he could calm down, and then it would seem like he lasted longer. But otherwise, no. Why does your chicken coop have a snare drum? So that goes doof, doof, every time I walk in. It's great. I'll be honest, I don't actually give a fuck about getting the starfruit seeds. Yes, look at all of you. Breed, be multiple. Multiply and be happy. Slime Rancher will be after this for sure. If you haven't, I would recommend checking it out. It'll be season 2 probably. I need a bunch of them to exist. I wanted to just be like lousy in there with slimes, just be tons of them. I don't give a frig. Did I say the other word? Did I say fuck? I didn't mean to say fuck. Please don't demonetize this video because I said fuck. I meant to say ferg, so you wouldn't know that I was saying the fuck word. There's the maximum number of slimes. Good. Furby. I'm still saying it. I'm saying what? Fuck? I shouldn't say fuck. I'm sorry. I should say frig. Rev, you're trying too hard. I'm well known for being a tryhard. I think everyone knows this about me. And to that end, I ask, so what? I believe there's a song called So Friggin' What? It also reminds me of a song called Frig Off. Nazi nursing. Damn it! I said the N-word. One that I was literally talking at the beginning of this this stream that I can't say. Okay, so do I have either fishing or luck or ah? It's snowing, which means legendary fish, right? Please just stop. Just stop trying. You're just some low trash filth. Just stop trying. Stop. Stop trying. Stop trying. Stop trying. Die! Get on my fishing hook and die! Lincog, get out of here. What could you possibly do left in this game? I mean, I could go in and edit it, but I don't want to. Verb. What was it on Battlestar Galactica? They had some weird one. I feel like my farm is about as good as it can be. What the hell? There's no point in getting it if I don't get the fish as well. Fuck you! Yeah! Glacier fish! Suck my Kirk! Glass shards. Oh! Shit! First try. First try. Totally. Totally first try. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah! Alright, now what? I don't know what to do with myself now. Do I sell it? I mean, it's a golden one. Can I give it to, the museum? Do I put it in a box? What do I do with it? Save it? Throw it away, not worth it? Put it in a box and release it into the wild. There's another legendary fish you can catch in the sewer. Is there going to be a compilation video of your time in Stardew Valley after the finale? No, it's too slow paced and I would not even know how to edit that at this point. Like, people would have to go through and actually point out points where I was saying something funny or interesting worth... I mean, like, Rock Facts was a good video. But aside from that, I honestly have no idea what's good of this. I don't remember each individual episode of this. I just remember it as one experience. Also, my hat's doing something weird when I get off the... Hey! Alright, guess I'll leave. I don't have anything to give him, so he doesn't want to talk to me. I talked about art a lot. That's true. Rock Facts was like episode 4, apparently. I thought it was much more recent than that, but it was fairly... I don't know. Oh. Have I ever tried dragon fruit? I believe so. I don't remember. I guess I'll keep the legendary fish. Let me go buy more fish bait. I should do a Did You Know Vinesauce video about Krangus. Eh. I'm getting so close to the end of this game that I do want to, I mean, I was looking at the names of the episodes, and it's like, literally, like, episode 4 is called Rock Facts. Hey! I'm gonna buy like 50 of it. Because, I mean, they're like 5 each, so I might as well. Here, take this. Oops. No. Oh, I didn't mean to buy crab pots. Oh, I don't want them. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? No. It's a bad idea. Why would you want that? Alright, well, those are there now. Those exist. Do you want this shit? Do you want a cockle? You want a broken CD or some shit? I don't know. Okay, bye. You're keeping them for your collection? There are inevitably going to be more Yo-Noid 2 runs than are going to be Yo-Noid 1 runs. Oh! I'm probably going to do Flash games tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to do something special tomorrow. Because I don't really have anything prepared for this weekend for a highlight video. So we got to do something. And I promised that I would do enough. So I guess, Flash games? I don't know. Alright, so we're fishing again. Where do I fish in here for the legendary fish? Here? This looks likely. How many do you have to do? I have to do about 120, I think. I think I've done 10 so far. I'd have to find that list. More Frozen Throne nonsense. Okay, I found the tally here. I've done 15. No, 14, apparently. Out of however many I need to do. Hey, thank you for the resub. College student for 16 months. Oh no, I'll figure out something for this week. But it'll be tomorrow. Try and find something. The 3 nights of the... Next 3 nights of Frozen Throne are... might have to do that then. I might have to come up with some meme deck. What do you get for winning it? Do they know yet? Is this where I go? To catch the legendary fish in the sewer? Card pack. Okay. I've had no luck with card pack. Oh, here it is. Like, literally right here, immediately. Oh, you're a bitch. You're a fucking bitch. What a weak bitch. She didn't even put up a fight, dude. You didn't even try. If you beat week 3 with every hero, you get Arthas as an alternative paladin hero. I will definitely do that because I need that paladin hero. I want to play Exodia, man. Is he different, or is it just like he looks different? Oh, is it like the free hero, like the rogue one that you got for free by just like a reskin? Oh, damn. Oh well. I'll take it. It's free. It's cosmetic. Okay. Because I've got the rogue one. I don't have the others because they cost money. Like Twitch Prime. If you sub with Twitch Prime, you'd get the mage one, I think it was, or was it a priest one? And then there was the warrior one with the druid, or the... Yeah, it was the warrior one that you had to buy a bunch of things. I think you had to buy a certain number of packs or something. You can. Here's how you make Escar go. Someone just sent me a letter. They wrote out a letter and goes, "Go eat a snail. Your friend, Willie." It's like, alright. I mean, you don't have to be weird about it, but alright. Is there any way to increase the chance that I'll get iridium from the slimes? Do they, like, make slime? Or, like, iridium or something? Like, how do I get more iridium? How do slime? Cooked snails. Sure, great. Tyrannid was for Twitch Prime, Khadgar was for promotion that no one did, Lindyar was getting level 20 in WoW, and the last are $10 each, and I don't really care. Yeah, I'm not gonna go and play, WoW. I just don't have that kind of time in my life. I've been watching your Soma playthrough after stream yesterday. I love Soma. The scariest things have been your frame rate and your sense of direction. Frame rate, I don't know why that was. That was one of the last games I played with my old computer, and it was kind of dying. So I kind of was not the best as far as that goes. As far as the rest of that, the sense of direction thing, yeah, that sounds right. Like how the whoa, meme, is just him going, wow, wow, and it's like, okay, great, I'm glad that's a meme now. Just loud noises, and every time I see that fucking Bandicoot, I'm like, here we go, ready to kick someone in the goddamn dick. Because it's not a pleasurable experience for me. After listening to him go, I'm just like, literally stop. Like, the first couple of times I saw it, I was like, oh, that's funny. And then it stopped. If I do kick anyone in the dick, please record it. Fair enough. I'm gonna, go put these bat wings in here. I'm gonna... Then... I didn't even get it. There's nothing to get. Watch any of the memes. With him going... That's it. It's just kind of funny. It goes, whoa. What? That is the entirety of the meme. That's it. That's all. You've not missed anything. That's it. If you've ever seen one, you understand the meme. Or don't. But that's all the context that you need. It's a dumb meme. Back in my day, memes used to mean something. No, they didn't. I'm being old. I'm sorry. You enjoy your shitty Crash Bandicoot memes like I used to enjoy my shitty everything else memes. I don't know. What are good memes from when I was younger? Bad advice dog? Socially awkward penguin? I mean, I could have ground these up and gotten more starfruit going. It might be better to do that, to be honest. And I think I'll do that with the remaining ones I've got here. Favorite meme? It comes and goes. It depends on the day of the week, honestly, what my favorite meme is. I very much like that I'm a secret Satanist, because that's the only way that anyone would actually like any of my content. That one's great. I love that one. Because it's so absurd. And it's, like, vaguely offensive. But it's, like, it's just good enough that I don't care. But it's funny. Alright, and then this last one I'll just put a spring seed in, because I don't know, fuck it. I hope that was a acceptable answer. If it's not, then I don't care. I do, but, you know, I really don't, honestly. I mean, that joke's basically just racist. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and time you out for a minute for that one. Because that is a rule of chat. Don't be racist. Did I plant the ancient seed already? Yeah, it's still left of the bottom left one. I mean, I know you censored and everything, but we know exactly what you're referring to, and it's not that good. What do I do now? How is that not racist? Ceiling Cat is a good meme. Guy stole my bike of a very specific race using a racial slur. That's about as racist as it goes, dude. Old memes were shit too, weren't they? I know it's an old meme. I'm very aware that it's an old meme. Fred is here. Fred, if you ever want to play PUBG, just let me know. I do want to finish off this game tonight, though. Think I can. Just need to do like 3 days, but there's really not anything for me to do. Is Apple Dave a good... I don't understand Apple Dave. I know Mike came up with it, but I don't really understand what it is. Or at least Mike found it. Happy birthday is a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming around this time most days, probably starting at like 2 or 3 for most days out of the week until I found a job. Lamango came up with it, okay. And then Mike popularized it, and then GPM decided to take that. That's right. What about a troll YouTuber? Like, I don't know any of the people you're referring to be honest. Thank you, Lamango, for making a shitty Applehead meme. I want to make sure that I got the lineage right. So first it was Lamango, you drew Apple, Dave. And then from there, Mike did it. He made it into a thing in his chat, and he joked around about it. And then from there, GPM took it, yeah? That's how it went? Yeah, I just don't like bugging other people while they're streaming. But yeah, I mean, same. If you ever see me playing PUBG, it should be good. It's not illegal to not pay someone if they agree to not be paid in the first place. And, you know, I mean, people commit crimes all the time, so it doesn't really matter. Like, oh no, something's illegal. If only we had some sort of organized group of people whose job it was to stop people from doing illegal things. Like, reminds me of that Club Penguin meme, where it's like, someone's trying to murder you. They can't do that. That's illegal. It's like the person's pretending to be a 911 operator. It's great. I love it. I want to make a character around that concept. Thank you for... Oh, wow, you've been at the... That suits the $10 sub. Thank you, placeholder, for 11 months of support. I know there's, like, one person who does the 25, and that's Kevin. And there's one person who does the $10, and I guess that's placeholder. So thank you, dude. Do you know any Silver Gunner memes that irk you? Like, I don't know too many of them. Let me double check who Silver Gunner is, that way I know. I don't really know off the top of my head. I think I've streamed with him before. I kind of feel like I have. What does he look like? Oh, he's that guy. No, I haven't. I've streamed with someone else. He's the original guy to do the, He's the original dude to do the granddad thing, and then, Yoel found out about it and did it as well, right? I don't know. I don't really watch that many other YouTubers. Like, I watch random YouTubers, but they're people like, Silver Gunner is hundreds of people, by the way. It's an organization. That's how they upload songs every hour. Oh, I gotcha. I'm trying to remember who I actually watch on YouTube that's like an actual account. There's that random Pancake recommended that I think it's Magic Man Sam. And then I ended up watching like a fucking like 3-hour stint one day of like people talking about like bootleg magic cards, because I was watching that channel, and then it was like in the sidebar like $50 million magic deal or something like that. I was like, yeah, shit, alright, I'll watch that. I'm painting, I just want to have something to watch in the background. And Gmod's really popular still. Like, that game is old enough to have children. Isn't it? No, wait. That's just, Half-Life 1. Half-Life 1 is 18 years old. Did you know that? Makes me feel old. That can't be right. I heard that on, whatever fucking game theorist. And, that was, his new one's pretty shit. Have I seen any of Dyer's, RP streams? I have once, and it was like, it went really, like, something was not going right. So, like, I couldn't really tell what was going on in that. But I really don't know what it is. Gmod is like 8 years old now. Okay, so completely off base with that last assessment. Yeah, he was trying to do something and then just like he got swarmed by just like idiots. And so he couldn't actually play the game. And he didn't really get SCP either. The Completionist is alright. I like it conceptually. I don't actually like watching it. I like watching all, like, the people that I consider friends. But, you know, like, the better I get to know them, the less I want to watch their stuff. Like, you know, like, I know Vinny and Yul, so I don't watch Vinny and Yul's videos all the time. I kind of can just ask my friends how the video went. You can be like, yeah, it was alright. It was a good one. You know, you ought to watch that one. It was funny. Nostalgia Critic's alright, but I don't like the off-episode ones. I don't like when they start going out of the skits. I just like it when it's, like, actually the thing. You know? Like, whatever movie he's watching. Your Movie Sucks is good. I Hate Everything is good. Red Letter Media is pretty hit or miss. They've got an exceptionally, grotesque video that they've got to watch. I don't really care for it. It's not my cup of tea. Teach their own, as they say. Jim Sterling, I watch every now and then. Yeah, he's alright. He seems like an interesting dude. I like, just him talking about games. I don't always agree with him. Get fucked. What is your cup of tea? I kind of just like stuff that I make. I don't watch my own videos usually, because that's kind of narcissistic, and I'm not quite that narcissistic. Watch other things. Fuck! I don't know. Anytime you get to be a big enough YouTuber, you're gonna get shit on. The Jacksepticeye's, the PewDiePies, the Markipliers. The Boots! Alright. I don't watch them. It's not something I find interesting, but if you enjoy it, whatever. It's kind of no point in doing anything now that I've completed everything, right? Winter is ending. Is winter... Oh, like, what do the Starks say when winter is here? It's literally a joke I stole from Jim Sterling, but what do they say? Are you gonna play until Grandpa judges you? When does he judge me? I figured it would be like immediately as soon as the next year started. But now that I think of it, I actually don't know. I heard that it was year 3 that he judges you, and it's year 3. So, or it will be in 2 days. Winter is happening. Winter is tomorrow. Winter just happened. He judges you tomorrow. Well, is there anything you guys want me to do to wrap up this game? I guess I could go check on his... I mean, I thought the year ended on, the 30th, not the 28th. You should have 14. You need 12. You might have 15. How do I get points? What are points? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not gonna blow up the townspeople. Should I go get... Maybe I should go be friendly with everyone. Yeah, let me go be friendly with everyone. Do I have some diamonds to chunk out? What do I got? I got eggs. What do you guys like? What are the town people like? Who are they? Kiss wife, please? I kissed the wife today, didn't I? Okay, I know... What's her name likes amethyst. Probably hand out like an emeralds. Just go around and give everyone a thing. Let me get one void essence for the wizard. Thermal boot. Get rid of the eggs. Make a garden for grandpa. Murder wife. I'm not gonna murder the wife. Boot! See? I kissed the wife. It's good. Show your cat off to the townspeople. Diamond, sure. Emeralds, just all around. Emo boy likes void eggs. Well, alright. Time to go be Santa, everyone! Let's go be Santa! Hold on, I gotta go get the emerald. These going on. I'm gonna make up for all of the time that I've left just not doing what I should be doing. There is the murder mod. I'm not gonna... Why is there a murder mod? Time to be Santa! Ho ho ho! Who wants stuff? Merry Christmas. And what can I get for you, miss? My front yard's a mess. Well, I can't help you with that, but I can help you with... Have a diamond! You did good with this one, kid. You're welcome. Ho ho ho! Hey, Natalie, how are you doing? And what do you want, little boy? The great ball game's on today. Might be my favorite day of the week. Well, for you, it's wool. Thanks. You're welcome. Goodbye. Hello! Ho ho ho! Have this. Yes, this is exactly what I've been looking for. Also, can you crack a few of these open for me since I'm already here? Ho ho ho! You get one friends with... Okay, so wait, what do you get points for again? You get 7 points for earning 1 million. That's 7. You get 1 point for getting 30 levels across all skills. Not happening. 1 point for marrying. That's 8. And upgrading your house to max. That's 1. 3 for completing the community center. 9, 10, 11. 1 per skull and rust key. 2. So 8. 9, 10... 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14. It might be possible for me to get the foraging thing today. So, instead of being friends with people, I could just go forage. Placeholder. You're a $10 person too? I did not know this. I'll just go foraging, I guess. Time to crack open these worms, as if I actually cared about them this entire fucking time. Ornamental fan? Gunther can tell me more about it. I wonder if that'll make him happy and love me. Can we be friends? Placeholder was the one that called you out earlier. Yes, I did. I did do that. You are the... This is what you're paying $10 for. The placeholder literally just resubbed a little bit ago. But I'm dumb. Hello? Sir, would you like... Jaguarites? I'm not a huge fan of this. Well, I'm never going to be friends with you again. Goodbye! I don't know what it is. To be fair, if someone just handed me some Jaguarites, I'd probably be like, what the hell? As well, but whatever. Can I give people bombs as presents? I don't know how to forage. You did not get 1 point for every completing the museum, catching every fish, shipping every item, or 2 for being 8 hearts with people. Okay. Not repeating. I could just give people bombs. Not bomb them, but hand them bombs. I don't know as if there's anything I could do to make it so that way I actually get maxed out skills at this point. Or anything. Everyone dislikes bombs. Oh. Ho ho ho, Christmas. Would you like... coral? No, wait, hold on. This is a gift. Here you go. Thanks, this might come in handy. It's coral, it won't. Would you like a snow carrot? That was very thoughtful of you. It wasn't. It's literally just something I had in a box. This is the 4th last day. What do I do? Now I'm all panicked because I'm running out of time and I don't know what to fucking do with myself. Nuke the town and run. That seems bad. This is the last day. Oh. Dawn of the last day. Well, I guess that's just where we're at. Alright, I just dug up a hand. Just go home to your wife and end the day. I guess if it's the last day of my life, I might as well spend it with my wife. This moon is going to crash into Stardew Valley. I'd play the music, but... Fuck you, Skeletal Hand. Fuck you, Rev. What? Should probably call the police, shouldn't I? Should probably go around this thing. I'm going through it. I spent so long trying to find one of those, and it's the last item that I needed for my museum. So it'd upset you if I threw it in the trash then. But no, I'm not going to, because I'm not that much of an asshole. Because you've been helpful to me, so I should probably not be a dick. But anyway, there it is. There's the last day before you get your rating. So, I'm treating it as if it's the last day. I don't know. I've enjoyed it. It's been a good game to me. It's been just sort of my chill game. I'm gonna miss that's a thing that I have, but I think Slam Rancher will be a good game. In the meantime, could always go back to it and start a new run if I really wanted to. Can't you re-rate at will later? Oh, okay. Well, it's not that bad. There's really nothing else to get, is there? There's really nothing to do. I mean, I can always play it off stream, but I honestly, I feel like I'm done with this game for now. Like, this is not the itch that needs to be scratched for me. And I could always pick up the save and finish off and get all the items, but I mean, I'd have to start from scratch again, and I just don't really feel like doing that. Sure. That's a good way to spend my last day. Could always play Harvest Moon. I could. Don't really feel like it. Do I enjoy the Katamari games? Tilda does, so by extension I do. Hey, do you want a emerald? Goodness, are you sure? Yep, goodbye. Have I ever played Secrets of Grandia? Yes. I believe it was good. Lava layers. So that's like 35? No. 65? No. 80? There we go. That looks better. You mean the Chaos Emeralds? Okay. Asshole created a way down. So I didn't get to upgrade all my tools, and no one's friends with me, but whatever. I think that's 3 or 4, somewhere in that region. Can you imagine if some random guy that you never talked to just rode up to you on a horse, handed you an emerald, and then left? That'd be great. I have the golden hoe, yeah. I don't have all of them upgraded. They're all upgraded to like second to last level, but I don't know. I had fun. I enjoyed this game, but I do feel like it's time for it to retire. You don't have to turn in the mayor or the quest directly to the mayor. You just do it. You just go up to the button and you press it, which appears to be missing actually, which is weird. Obama chuckled. You mean the Chaos Emeralds? Wonder if anyone's ever tried to get him to say that. I mean, I'm sure he, like, exists in a vacuum and has security guards and stuff, so if you have, like, the time and ability to actually ask Obama to say anything on the record, probably going to be asking about his time as president or something respectful like that. Like, what was it like being the first African-American president? And he'll say something inspiring or whatever. But, like, you know, instead, you could just be like, hey, can I record something for this YouTube video I'm gonna make? Can you say, you mean the Chaos Emeralds? Can you do a meme for me? And then dab and start crying? Just give Obama a copy of Undertale, because that's the hit thing to do. I have a feeling he would be chill. I think, like, I'd probably go and, like, get a beer with Obama and Bush. Like, George Bush Jr. He seems like an alright go get a beer with, you know? All things considered. Both of them do, really. You could probably have a nice, like, stay off of politics, just go have a beer. I mean, everyone just wants to talk about their work, but I mean, once you're getting drunk, no one wants to talk about work. They want to talk about other things, like fishing and football and shit. Right? You know what I never want to see? The Emoji Movie. If you ever have any plans of torturing me, I can give you some top tips. That's how you do it. Sit me down and make me watch the Emoji Movie. The Emoji Dance, or whatever it's called. Probably just hate. Honestly. I could talk to George Bush about painting, yeah. I don't know. Emoji Movie Flash games. I don't think they'll exist, because I think bootleggers know that no one wants that. How about Boss Baby? I think Boss Baby probably was better as a children's book. You know what I mean? Charity goal next year is to watch the Emoji Movie. Oh no. Oh no. But no one's gonna make an Emoji Movie Flash game. Like no one gives a shit. No one gives a single shit. Oh, Lime's just hosted me. We're about to finish this game, some major spoilers. If you want to know what this game is like in the end, we're about to finish it, so there's that. I should probably just sell everything out of my inventory. Might as well, yeah? Rabbit's foot, and keep the tacos. Hi! The seals are here. Hello, people. How are you guys doing? I was actually kind of thinking about wrapping up here soon, because this is the end of this game. Hug the cat. We have it good here. We should always remember blah blah blah. Yeah, that's the thing. Is that a fish taco? Yep. Day 28, winter year 2. And we move on to day 1, spring year 3. Kiss the wife. Throw the baby. Toot! I mean, I probably should have cleared that up a little bit. If I clean it up beforehand, is that good? Would it be good to clear it up before Gramps comes by and sees what I've done to the place? 'Cause it looks bad right now, but it's just because it's spring. It's really not that bad, honestly, dude. Like, it looks pretty nice. Let me get these trees out of the way. Meant for this to be nice and pretty, but there we go. Hi. It's fine. Alright. Statue of Perfection. You found a peculiar statue hiding behind Grandpa's shrine. Grandpa's shrine. What does this do? Made of pure iridium. Holy crap. What does that mean? Did I do it? Is this the best? Top level achieved. I did it, guys. I beat the game. Makes iridium every day. What the fuck? Really? Oh, hey, Grandpa. I thought there was gonna be more, and then there was. My dear boy. My boy, it's been many years since we last spoke. You were just a little boy, do you remember? Look at how far you've come. You may have forgotten me. I've been along here all along. You see, my body has departed this world, but my heart will always remain in Stardew Valley. You've been here 2 years now. I'm so proud of you, my boy. You're a better farmer than I ever was. You've brought a great honor to my family name. I can feel it now. The spirit is finally my spirit is finally being put to rest. Bless you and your dyslexic ass. The future of Scarecrow Farm is in your hands now. Farewell. It's a good ending, I guess. Alright, well. Is there... I'm gonna go say hey to all the animals, because I feel like you gotta. I don't wanna... It's kind of like when you play Animal Crossing. I don't want them to feel neglected. Clear out this pen a bit for you. It's 2 to 8 ore a day. I just didn't talk to anyone. This proves that you can win in life, even if you're an antisocial asshole like me. And I am. What about my child? My child is fine. I threw the child this morning. That's all I gotta do. That's all at once. Just wants to be thrown in the air once every now and then. Anyone left in here? Just eggs? Pet the baby, just... Yeah, that's how you take care of children. I know how to child. Just throw the baby. I don't know. Fuck it. Throw the baby against the wall or whatever. It's fine. It enjoys it. Enjoys being tossed. And that's what it enjoys. That's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna throw the baby a little bit. Toss the baby just a little bit. Just a little bit. All babies will be tossed. I don't know. Throw the baby. What's so wrong about throwing babies? They enjoy it. And to anyone who's freaking out that I don't have, like, I'm not putting the hay in there, Dordan, thank you for 25 months of support. Please don't toss babies. No, I will if I want to. Also, Hitobot, thank you for 22 months, who just said PogChamp. Thank you. I feel like I should leave this on a different note than I am, but I mean, it's done. The game's over. I guess I'll just save and call it there. Toot! Oh, I probably have a fuck ton of slimes now, don't I? I've enjoyed this game. I'm a little sorry to see it go, but also I'm kind of glad to see what I can do in the future. I may come back to this game sometime in the future. I don't know when or why, but it probably won't be in this save. I'll probably do a Slime Rancher. Not today, but, you know, soon. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But if you enjoyed this series, you'll probably enjoy Slam Rancher. It's a cute game. Slam Rancher. Probably pronounce words correctly. But Tilda will be coming home soon. She gets off work at about 6. We'll play some Slime Rancher and it'll be good. Maybe we should do that tomorrow. That might be good. We'll see. A little bit of Slime Rancher, maybe a little bit of Observer. Thank you for the 500 bits, Natalie. I got into it just because I saw you playing it. Well, thank you. It's a good game. But I think I'll call it for here for now. Slurm Rancher is a good game. Toot toot! I'll come back to this one as co-op. For sure. Do you want to go sleep for the night? Yeah, let's go and save. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to check the art real quick, and that's where we'll wrap it up. Thank you to everyone who actually, like, watched every single one of those videos on After Hours. It's a lot. After 75 hours and 21 minutes, Luigi Guy says, the playthrough is now complete. Jesus. Yeah, that's about what I figured, right? About 80, a little bit less. A little bit off, about 5 hours off, but oh, that's pretty good right there. Some good art on the board today. Let me look at him real quick. One's very good. One is cute in its own way. Um, Let me show you. Please stick around for the art. People work hard on art. Yeah, I would recommend watching the whole thing because it was a good series of streams. I think it kind of brought me through the highs and lows of the last year. Last year or so has been really rough for me, and it's starting to turn around now. And I think that's a good note to end it on. You know, where things are looking on the up and things are getting better for me. It's a nice story arc to this in a way. But here's one by Techno T. It's a cute cat playing metal. It's referring to me talking about that. I'm gonna miss it too, man. But we've got other games to play. I think Slime Rancher will be a good follow-up after this. Then we've got this one by Goddess. And it's just of me with a little slime on my head. It's good. Then we can always come back to it. There's all those other ways that you can play the game. But thank you guys for joining me. I guess I'll see you guys next time with whatever it ends up being. I hope you'd enjoyed it. See you guys later. Bye!